Hi, this is Joe from Joe Nappy Racing. I want to take you through what I do for weekly maintenance and off-season maintenance with greasing our rear end bearings on our 602 Sportsman Modified. Now here I have Day High Performance Grease, and it comes in this syringe that's pre-filled with grease up to 30 milliliters, and comes with this little syringe tip that you put into the syringe to apply the grease directly in between all the bearings within this bearing that goes into our rear hubs. Now, when I fill up the grease in these bearings, it's important not to over grease them. So I put grease in, I skip every other hole in between these bearings to put our grease into, so that I don't over grease the new bearings before I put them into the race car, because I don't want to add extra friction or have any extra heat build up from having too much grease inside of these bearings. Now let me take you through how I do it. First, take your syringe, take this tip that keeps it from spilling over out of it. Take the little nozzle that goes into the syringe. Nice little half-turn nozzle. Now, take my bearing that I cleaned with some brake clean before we started, and just insert this tip right into the bearing and squeeze. Now as it fills up, I see the grease come out from the top, come out from the other side. So I'll skip that next hole, go right to this spot. Apply the grease, skip the next one, and just work my way all the way around this bearing. Get quite the little hand workout when you're greasing these bearings with the syringe, but the end result comes out near perfect every time. Have our grease coming out. Keep working ourselves around between every other bearing. So now that I'm all done, I'll take this extra grease and I'll just smear it into that gap, front and back side, with whatever extra grease that I got out from the extra cracks and crevices. Smear it right around, give this bearing a couple spins. Now, clean my hands off. Now we're all done here. This is our freshly greased bearing that I will put aside. Already done with our maintenance for the winter on the race car itself, so that's all set to go. These will be packaged up and kept on the side in the trailer for spares. Now here's a good shot at our grease that we use every week when we check everything over on a race car. And I get this at Barron's Performance Warehouse. Their phone number is 845-651-7389. or you can go on their website, www.barents.com. Here's their sticker for reference. Now everyone, get those race cars going. Have fun.